The number of timelines that exist in Dragon Ball are infinite, though in the canon story we only know of two. The one that has Son Goku and friends consistently finding a way to save the planet and universe as we know it, and on the contrast, the timeline of future Trunks and future Gohan, which ended in tragedy, leaving a young Trunks as the only remaining Z-Fighter following Gohan's eventual death. But in yet another timeline, which is up for debate as to whether it's sadder or not, future Gohan was the one left as the last remaining Z-Fighter after witnessing the death of future Trunks. And in today's manga, we'll see exactly how and why things played out that way, including the immediate aftermath. But before we continue, today's video is sponsored by Keeps, a subscription service that focuses on making it not only easier, but also more affordable for men of all ages to treat their male pattern baldness online, using doctor consultations, automated shipping and delivery, constant access to a doctor you can message at any time, and access to FDA approved medications for hair loss. This is a common problem many of my friends and family have dealt with literally 2 out of every 3 men experiencing some form of male pattern baldness before they're 35. But with Keeps, you can prevent this by getting treated straight from home with a licensed doctor that you can message 24/7 with any questions and concerns, as they give you the best and right treatment tailored for you. So if you're ready to take action now and prevent hair loss from ever being an issue for you, go to keeps.com/callmearj or click the link in the description to receive 50% off your first order. That's keeps.com/callmearj. So our story begins with future Gohan and a young Trunks just about to finish their final training session, where in this timeline things are different, and Gohan seemingly still has both his arms, and a young Trunks is stronger than in other timelines. The two are relaxed until both become immediately alarmed. Trunks, can you feel that? And in the distance, numerous massive explosions are heard, with Trunks yelling, "Gohan! It's them! The androids are attacking again! They're getting closer and closer to Mom! We need to do this now! One more day isn't going to make a difference!" With a slight smirk on his face, future Gohan then looks down at his young protege Trunks and thinks to himself, so, after all these months of training, the time has finally come. He's come a long way. The future's bright if he just keeps up his training. The future is all in your hands, Trunks. While right in front of Gohan, an eager teen Trunks stares with intensity into the distance saying, "Alright Gohan, those monsters have already started attacking those people. It's now or never. Let's destroy them today and end this nightmare once and for all. I'm ready when you are, Gohan." To which a future Gohan just remains mysteriously silent, not uttering a word as his student asks for his next order. But curiously, future Gohan's face then turns immediately to serious, as he slowly then raises his arm behind the back of Trunks, just muttering under his breath, "Sorry Trunks, but you're too crucial for the survival of Earth. All I can hope is by the time you wake up, I'm back here with their heads on a platter." Before suddenly then swiping his arm at full speed towards his own pupil. But just as suddenly, Gohan's attack is stopped immediately and with perfect technique by none other than the young Trunks, who responds, "Stop, Gohan!" leaving Gohan nothing short of bewildered. Huh? Trunks! He saw my attack without even looking! He's gotten good. Too good. To which the now smiling cockly Trunks interrupts, "Haha, Gohan, I had a feeling you'd pull something like that on me, but it's not going to work. I'm not the same weak kid that you first started training. I'm different now, and you should know that. I'm now Trunks, the son of Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans. You remember that, don't you?" And hearing this, a proud Gohan looks on at Trunks out the side of his eye and thinks to himself, "This kid, he's Vegeta's son alright. That confidence is unmistakable. but he's right. I always hated it when people doubted my ability. I may not have been ready back then to help fight the androids with Dad and Piccolo, but Trunks isn't me. He's ready. And with that, future Gohan and Trunks then head off with speed, with Gohan commanding, "Alright Trunks, no time to waste. This ends now." Meanwhile, back where those early explosions were heard, the androids indeed remain, with both 18 and 17 shooting off powerful beams into the distance without a care in the world, with 18 yelling, "Look at them run, 17, such pathetic creatures." While Android 17 replies, Now, don't try and distract me with small talk. You know I'm winning again today. I've killed hundreds more than you have, and I'm not about to let go of my lead anytime soon." The two are then eventually spotted by Gohan and Trunks, who fly towards them undetected. Gohan, leading the duo, then instructs, "There they are, Trunks. This has to go just like we practiced. I'll handle 17 and you take on 18. If it gets too much at any point, just retreat and run back to Bulma, alright? I'll cover you and get back on my own. Is that clear, Trunks?" To which Trunks responds, "Clear." And just like Gohan had said, Gohan smacks Android 17 across the face, while Trunks lands a flying kick right on Android 18. "Take that, you ugly monster!" And with speed and destruction, the two robots are sent flying into nearby buildings. Of course, still alive and functioning, as Android 17 says calmly, "Looks like you aren't the only person trying to put me off reaching a new high score. It's Blondie again, but this time he brought a friend. Who is he?" To which the more angered 18 just mutters, "Ugly monster. How dare he? I don't know, 17, but he's dead meat now after that comment. Come on, let's teach them a lesson." And so the true final battle between the androids gets underway, with Trunks staring angrily at his opponent Android 18, while future Gohan stares confidently at his opponent Android 17. Thus, without a moment to wait, Android 17 and 18 rush in, with 18 clearly the more eager and frustrated by the existence of the two Saiyans yelling, "New game, 17! First one to finish off their target wins, and winner takes all. Got it?" To which the unbothered 17 replies, "Tch, no problem. Challenge accepted." The four then engage in battle immediately, with Trunks struggling but holding his own against 18, while Gohan fights evenly with 17, while just in base. But ultimately, Trunks, while doing his best, was still no match for an 18 who was just playing with him. "Take that, you little brat. I'll teach you some manners." Instantly getting elbowed to the face by 18, who smiles as she does, as if taking great pleasure in it. The young Trunks, though, is far from done though, and looking down while blood splatters from his mouth says, "Manners? I learned enough from my mother. But looking at you, I think you androids need to learn how to have a haircut!" Grabbing Android 18's blonde locks, before tossing her into the distance with all his might, ripping a chunk of her hair off in the process. Android 18 eventually recovers herself though, landing on the ground on one knee, thinking, "Tch, this little punk, looks like for all the big talk, he's a little tougher than he looks. But I'll end this soon. All I have to do is wait." As Android 18 eventually realizes what Trunks has done to her precious hair, saying, My hair, you little brat, that doesn't grow back! You'll pay for this, I swear it!" And instantly following this, Android 18 vanishes, surprising the inexperienced Trunks, who queries, "Huh? Where did she go? Damn it, I can't even sense her energy anymore. These damn androids. Maybe she just ran away." But brutally, in a callback to an attack on his father in another timeline, Android 18 slams her leg with full force into the arm of the young Trunks, visibly breaking his arm in the process as a loud snap can be heard from afar. Trunks, paralyzed in pain, is left completely speechless until... With a shrieking scream of pain, Teen Trunks yells to the high heavens as the pain becomes unbearable. Gohan, of course, who's engaged in his own battle, immediately turns around yelling, "Trunks! What's happened? Remember the plan! Retreat if it's too much! I'm coming! Just hold on!" But as he says all of this, it all proves in vain, as the cold and merciless Android 18 raises her hand and says finally, "Tell your pathetic father I said hi, kid. Die!" Ha! With a smile on her face, Android 18 blasts her strongest blast straight into the direction of Trunks. At a speed that gains faster and faster, the young, petrified Trunks can barely think to even move, as he stares at his incoming death, just whispering, "No, I'm sorry, Gohan," as he soon becomes engulfed in the light of the beam, now well and truly in his face. And with one massive explosion right before his master's eyes, Teen Trunks is now dead, forever. The future hope of the planet, taken at a young age to now join his father, while Gohan, yet again, was unable to stop it. "Trunks! No! No, you can't be gone! What you do? Not this again!" But suddenly, something snaps within Gohan as he goes completely silent. He looks down at the ground, wide-eyed, almost like a maniac, as the intense emotions of losing all his friends rush back to him, along with the emotions of now losing his only student Trunks and the only person left on Earth that could have done anything to save its people once he was gone. With sorrow and anger in his heart, Gohan yells, as tears begin to spray from his eyes under the intense pain in his heart. Just like that pain turns to power as future Gohan ascends, now with longer hair, a raging aura, and electricity sparking all around him. Future Gohan fulfills his infinite potential and has become a Super Saiyan 2, completely silent, as if now ironically a heartless robot himself. Still deathly silent, Gohan stares blankly into the eyes of the two killer androids. But Android 18 and 17 are no fools, and even without sensing power levels, know that Gohan is no longer the same man, with 17 saying, "He's changed, 18. I don't remember his Super Saiyan form looking like this. Keep your guard up. As long as we fight together, he's done for, just like his little friend." With Android 18 responding, "Got it." But Gohan, now a man of few words, says nothing but then vanishes at super speed. What the? Instantly now appearing before a completely shell-shocked 18 who questions, How did you get here so fast?" To which of course Gohan says nothing, now looking so coldly into her student's killer's eyes that bloodlust just leaks out of him. 18, however, naively with no fear yells, "Whatever, just get out of my sight, freak!" before winding up a punch to knock Gohan away. But alas, the punch lands and does not even faze future Gohan an inch, let alone injure him in any way. But suddenly, with such speed even 18's eyes could not detect, future Gohan grabs on tight to 18's arm as she screams, "Huh? Let go, punk! 17! Help me out, you idiot!" But just as she calls out for her brother, Gohan violently rips off the arm clean from Android 18's body, leaving her now to scream at the same pitch and intensity as Trunks did before her, as she continues, "What? What have you done to me? Only Dr. Gero could fix this! How dare you!" As 18 immediately uses her remaining arm to attack once again, but this time, the emotionless Gohan, without a second thought, in one swipe, cuts off her arm, shocking 18 and 17, who now for the first time experience fear. My arms! How? 18! Run! Run, 18! But before even the sound waves could even reach his twin sister, Super Saiyan 2 future Gohan brutally beheads her with one shot, leading her to scream as her android circuitry allows her head to still live. Slowly twirling through the air, 18's head then crashes onto the ground, rolling right towards her twin brother 17 before coming to a stop. With her eyes wide open in shock, she calls out to her brother one final time, "Help me, brother." Which just the very sight of leaves Android 17 petrified in fear as he remains stone cold in place but trembling in his body as he mutters, "Oh, 18, what's happening?" But as he contemplates whether this is reality, it soon becomes apparent Gohan is now walking towards him, slowly yet intensely, as 17 now realizes his time is now nearly up too. Huh? Oh, wait, just hold on a second! But as he pleads for help, Gohan mercilessly crushes the head of Android 18 right before her brother, causing all her robotic parts to splatter across the floor. Once again, 17 cannot help but stare in complete shock, fear and sorrow as he just mumbles incoherent words. But Gohan, all the while, has not let up his bloodlust. With his fists now clenched, veins begin to pump as the massive power surges through his arm, before finally placing his hand right in front of Android 17's face, as 17 pleads one final time, "Hey, kid, wait, have some mercy. I'll leave this planet for good, I promise." To which Gohan just finally screams back, "Did you show any mercy to the innocents you killed? This is the end!" Instantly blasting a massive concentrated beam of ki that within nanoseconds erases the android to dust, finally ending the war in the future, saving the world and protecting everyone that is left. Why? But with all this done, it soon comes to Gohan. At what cost though? Though Gohan has finally ascended now and destroyed the androids that terrorized the planet for years, only did it happen after everyone that was close to him has already died. Only did his final ascension come after the young Saiyan Trunks, whom Bulma had entrusted him to protect, had been brutally murdered, did Gohan finally become strong enough to do anything. But still, just a little too late. But that was it for today's video, guys, and if you made it this far, leave me a hashtag RIP Trunks in the comments down below and let me know what you think of this ending. Should this story be continued, or is this the end of the future timeline story for now? But as always, if you want to support my stories and original manga that I draw, you can support me on my Patreon for just $3 and receive tons of exclusive rewards. But until next video, guys, cheers.